same time, the water's been on here, it's getting ready to boil, and I cut up the potatoes.
Yep.
Alright, these are golden potatoes.
Gold.
Alright, they're supposed to be really good for mashed potatoes.
You have to get golden ones though. If
Yes.
you want a good tasting of mashed potatoes. Because mashed potatoes are the best. They look like gold. Listen, come down
They're
here.
gold. They're yellower than white potatoes, so they're good.
Why are you
they're
not
good
gonna come
potatoes.
downstairs, Leslie?
But you need to cut them into cubes as even the size as possible. Okay? So that way they all boil at about the same time, or they boil or they get done around the same time. So that way you don't have one just falling apart and one that's not done. So we're gonna add these through the water right now.
Oh, did they do that?
Alright.
After that?
We're probably gonna pour off a little bit of this water.
A little bit.
I also made the stock, the chicken, all the chicken broth, and I chopped up rosemary, thyme, and sage, and put it in there. And it boiled for probably about 2 hours. So there's quite a bit. And what I'll do is I'll use that juice for the gravy with the fat from the turkey.
Yeah.
So I'll use this as the water substitute. I'll substitute the water for adding to the gravy. So it'll be great. Great turkey gravy. So, but other than that, we just gotta wait for the mashed potato or the potatoes to boil, and then we'll be back. Turkey's done, but it's got to sit for about a half an hour before you cut it. So we're gonna go eat it out real quick and show you.
Yeah. That's the
Look at that thing. That is just
Alright.
nice. That's garlic on the top. It is good.
It's really good.
Wow. And it's
Oh.
the skin is crisp.
It's
Everything
crispy, like,
is
that's
definitely
so
definitely crispy. It's nice. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna strain the potatoes because the potatoes are done.
good. Yes.
I'm dumping the strainer here. Sit for a minute while they drain. I'll put them back in there. Meanwhile, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put the potatoes in this.
Have a potatoes in there?
No, they're really hot right now. But what we're gonna do, I'm gonna take the fat from the turkey
Yes.
and put it in
That part.
this pot right over here. Not this one, but this top.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get out of the way.
Yeah, it
You're
looks
gonna have to get out of the way. Wyatt was over here. Alright? Don't move it again. Alright, so we're gonna have to get that fat out of there somehow. So, what do you think we should do? We gotta get the fat out of the
You
bottom.
should get like all the fat.
How?
All of the fat.
How do you think we should do it?
We should put this up. Oh my god, pour it into
Should
something.
do?
Put it in
What I
there.
think we should do is we should take the turkey and put it on there. Oh, bless.
Thank you.
Let's go. Don't sneeze on anything, bud. Alright? Here we go. We're going to pick this turkey up.
Careful, Grandpa.
Oh, yeah.
I touched it. It was hot.
Oh, yeah, it's hot.
Not the turkey.
Turkey and the pan is very hot, too.
Really,
Alright, we're going to take his turkey away for a minute, okay?
Okay. That smells so good. Then put it back in the oven. Don't put it back in the oven. Just put it somewhere. Grandpa, what is that called?
The thermometer. I stuck a thermometer in
Put
there.
some thermometer in there.
Alright. That is very hot, so you don't want to touch that. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour
It's
this.
like 500 degrees.
I'm going to pour this in here.
Oh, that sounds so cool. Oh.
I'm going to pour all the drippings. All that in there. Okay, I'm going to put this pan back here.
Cool.
Alright. So now the fat is boiling because it just came out of the oven. I'm gonna get some flour. This is boiling. What we're gonna do, we're trying to make a lot.
Yeah, this dinner's gonna be so good. It's gonna be really good. We record while we're eating dinner.
We're trying to make a lot of gravy because we're gonna have pot pie as a leftover.
Hey, Grandpa, pot pie. I don't like pot pies though.
Yeah, you do. Pot pies are good. You'll love it.
Like pot pies.
Stir it as you're putting it in there, or you're gonna have problems. It's gonna lump up on you, and nobody wants a lumpy gravy. Stir this up really good,
You have to stir it up. Like, they said don't do it.
or it'll lump, right?
FTG said, we're a vlogger. We're not vloggers.
Oh man, that's smelling good. Now, so I made it thick enough.
Okay.
I'm kind of making it
It's
pretty thick. Let it heat up a little bit more. Work off some of that flour taste. What are you guys doing? Okay. Is that from the? Oh, that's chicken fat.
That's chicken fat. I can't even smell it. I can smell it. It's chicken fat.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this prepared stock in here, and just a little bit at a time. Hey, what were you supposed to remind me? We forgot.
Mashed potatoes.
No.
Potatoes.
Green bean casserole.
We forgot about the green bean casserole.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my goodness.
No.
I put you in charge. I put you in charge.
They might do it in the next video though.
What we'll
This
do.
video's gonna be
Oh, this gravy better be good. Oh.
It sounds good.
Oh, it's gonna be good. I have faith. It's gonna be good.
What's inside of the chicken?
It's gonna have a lot of
It's
leftover.
not chicken. It's chicken. What is this? That's a woman. Put it down.
I'm gonna make your gravy a little bit on the thin side because so it thickens up. It'll keep thickening up for
I'm worried
a
about
bit.
How
So,
about my baby?
all right, gravy's done. Now, we'll got the mashed potatoes.
So I'm on the phone with Skylar and he said, is it called Nowhere to Go? He doesn't even know his own dad's YouTube channel.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's horrible.
He said he's logged into a different account right now.
Yeah. All right, let's do these mashed taters. All right, they're already strained. You got a lot of the liquid out.
Yeah.
There's still some in it though.
And that's good, because it'll taste more better.
Yeah. Stir it around a little bit. Let it evaporate some more of that water, a little bit more.
Don't like mash it up, just like stir it.
Yeah, just stir it. You don't want to
Mash it up.
squeeze all the water out of the potato.
It'd be really bad.
Yeah, that'd be really
It
good.
would be like thin and like gross.
Yep. Then what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this butter here, and we're gonna scoop out one whole tab because we're in America. All right.
Yep.
And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna smash that butter in and start smashing some of these potatoes. All right. You don't want to use. You really don't want to use a blender.
Because it'll kind
It makes
of,
it starchy.
yeah, it's starch.
So you want to, it's going to take you a little bit, but smash these in. You're going to have a little bit of texture, you know, it's still going to have a little bit of texture.
It'll be worth it anyway.
Yeah, it will. So I used heavy whipping cream in here, because that's what the internet said to use. No, that's because it's creamier that way. All right, we're having creamy mashed potatoes. All right, of course we're going to add a little bit of salt here in a minute.
That's why it tastes so good. It smells like a cheeseburger or something. Like a hamburger. It smells so good.
All right, so everybody on the internet, you know, everybody's always using this kosher salt. So we'll
So we're
use
using soap.
some kosher salt in here. I think it's actually saltier.
This
I think it is. And then we're, you know, here I'm going to crush some pepper. All right, there we go. So we don't have a pepper crusher here,
No, we don't.
or grinder,
Grinder or
whatever.
anything, no.
Not the app that Sam uses. Grinder,
It's grinder. No, because of that.
nothing. Sam logs on to Grinder once in a while, I guess.
And don't put too much milk, just put like a
A little at a time.
slow drop.
You always add more, but you can't take any away.
Yeah. It's so good, just gonna stir it with satisfying. It's so good.
Yeah.
Amazing. Wait, with the pepper in it too.
There we go.
And don't do it like hard like him. Just
There it is. Perfect mashed potatoes. All right.
can I try some?
We'll be back carving the turkey.
Yeah.